Life is rigged, baby. You best to believe it. They ain't gonna want to hear this shit. Uh, Nobody wants to hear how they support white supremacy. If you in here, leave comments, and I'm trying to see if my live is still be acting up or whatever. Um, it's been acting up. So this person on another platform named Moabites 357. I don't know. She said an interesting statement, which is so common, but it's so in your face, like you can't deny it. But I'm gonna go in depth about it. So I'm about to play this clip right here.
And let me tell you how y'all black people are the biggest supporters of white supremacy. First of all, y'all always in white folks' business talking about what they doing. What the fuck are we doing? Y'all talking about getting fucked over in the workplace, in the schools, in the hospitals. Who the fuck told you to go there? Y'all keep talking about, oh, how they destroyed Black Wall Street. The fuck y'all scared to rebuild it back up? Because you think they're going to destroy it again? Stop being so goddamn scared. I bet.
Ooh. Black woman too. Support to her because she on it. I love black women. Woo. Oh shit, about to drop it. I love black women like that, boy. That's woke. There ain't too many black women that's woke. They still be holding on to religion. And this is why I'm talking about this topic because black folks are the number one supporters of black supremacy. I mean, white supremacy. My bad. Um, Having different races in one area, even though if it's colonized or whatever, it's going to be competition. I don't care what it is because you know why it's competition? Because you are a spirit in a flesh suit. That's why. If you in the spirit, you wouldn't have to deal with this. But since you are in a flesh suit and you got to deal with you forced to be physical and act physical and because you're in a physical environment, rightfully so. Meaning you got to eat every goddamn 3 hours, or you would feel miserable in the physical form of energy that they drain from us. It's like we're more intelligent animals, just smart enough to work and dumb enough not to ask questions. So, and people don't want to hear this reality. They gonna stay stuck in the physical realm, keep coming back down here. And if you get dumber, you're going to come back down here as a dog. Whatever your conscious level go down to, whenever you die, it's locked in. They can stuff you and put you in make you in an embryo and come through and make it be, and you can be a dog because you run off instinct so much, you fit the frequency. That's how people get choose to be animals and get go through torture. They let their frequency get so low. Shit, if you keep your frequency high and your conscious level high, you won't fit. You won't be able to fit in that. You know what I mean? When they trying to stuff you into that and make you do that. These are contracts we signed. But anyway, let's get more on just a general topic. Because I like to go deep with it. Make you know, make myself different from the rest. But we as black folks, I got something for the white folks too, the middle class ones. But black folk, let me tell you something. Slavery, America is a corporation. Okay. America is a corporation. If you don't know that by now, it's something wrong. So now we know this is a corporation. How can you hold the same morals as you view this place? When I first found out, when I first found out when I was a kid that this place was a corporation, that changed my whole perspective. What's up, Shaw Legacy? What's up, man? Just trying to wake my people up, man. They don't want to get woken, man. This is really to my channel is really to grab the individuals that's close enough to grab it and build with them. A lot of people going to share and die off. People step down from their king consciousness and decided to trade it in to have benefits and to fit in peacefully in the matrix system, which was given an external God to you to draw you away from your inner God self. Okay. Now people get it twisted when they be like, oh man, how you can say you're God? And that sounds evil. You don't know what you trying to understand a place. You're regurgitating things that you're trying to understand a place. And sometimes you might be talking to a person that overstand this place and understand that this is a virtual reality and you are the God of your player. See, it's different perspectives going on here, but who lines up correctly? Okay, that's what we're doing here. We're throwing everything on the table. People from other channels and everything. It's a big ass puzzle we putting together here, right? But it's one thing for sure. You got to understand that they're working it to their advantage because they know about psychology. They were using psychology because they understand the psychology of this place of need. They know how to work your needs. And you was designed like that to have needs, just so it can be rejected, so you can be going into this road of what they want you to be. That's why you here. Gods don't have to eat and do physical work and do a physical. This shit don't mean nothing. You don't do nothing productive. You don't even have a, now not to sound negative, but it's true. You have to create one for yourself. You don't have a purpose per se. You gotta make your purpose. The ones that have a purpose, they made their purpose. If you don't sit back and you just let the train just ride, You're not serving your purpose. You ain't not having a purpose for yourself. You're serving somebody else's purpose, and that's being cattle to somebody else that's over you, mentally, psychology, um, not psychology, mentally and spiritually. It's a hypnosis. Like get out. You can say a word, and somebody can just snap out of their hypnosis. I did help many people snap out of their hypnosis without getting any credit. But I'm not here for credit. But um, so for one, when you realize this is a virtual reality and you look around and you understand the literature that they created for us to say and to believe in, if you look closely to the literature, it tells you that you're a slave in the literature, in the dictionary, in the laws, in the Bible. Let me tell you something. The slavery in the Bible, I did a video on it, you know what I mean? Got shadow banned or whatever. Did a video on your religion, your religion, your it's slavery and religion in your Bibles, it's slavery and literature in your dictionaries. The dictionary of when they speak of you as in subject and citizen, and other words that I had to redo that video because they was messing it up because they don't want me to expose the literature. So if I expose the shit that already been like what we talk about is already written down and I just got to show it to you, that's kind of shocking. They don't really like this. I don't think they want me to show you um proof that they're stating that you are a slave in literature and law. It's in law that we're slaves, and y'all don't even know that. Like literally. Then they give you sound bites to regurgitate, and it might ease up. And not they don't even got to enforce the law, but long as it's there, you know what I'm saying. When they ready to pull it, they can be like, "Oh, it's in law right here. It's in law right here." That's why they do that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of laws that ain't even fucking active. They just they're signed already. When it need to be active, laws get signed 4 years before they even get active. When it's time to get active, then they doing it. So you have to understand that black people that we already have gotten annihilated. Okay? Annihilated. We already got annihilated. Because there's no war going on. It ain't no war going on. You know what I mean? It's like we lost the war and then we just like bending over. Everybody else bending over. Now that is from our ancestors. Our ancestors don't believe that all of them bent over. A lot of them died fighting like me. But right now I'm just doing informational war fighting. But I'm just saying, let me stop saying so much. Somebody pointed that out. I'm like, hey, you right. I say too goddamn much. I always try to do work on to get work on perfection. Are you real? Mention this if you are. Yes, I'm real. I'm the real deal. What is you talking about? Am I real? Don't you see me? Don't you see me seeing looking at you? Are you real? What you mean by that? Watch it. It's gonna take 5 minutes before you write something else. No, man. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it is. They got equipment and technology out there. To be petty like that, to create a simulation, a fake ass guy that looks like they know did it. Your connection is unstable. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, so I understand what you're saying. No, I'm realistic. I'm real as they come, baby. I'm real as they come. Nah, I'm the real deal. Look at it. Your connection is unstable. Nobody is that. There's no one more realer than me, because they ain't gonna put their life on the line like me. You ain't gonna do it. So in this field, you pick the person who has, yeah, I'm real as they come. So in that category, you want in the truthers category. Look, let me tell you something. They got Illuminati card called Truther. No, it's called the conspiracy theories. So they already got something for us to where they'll slip out information, hoping we bite on it, then we'll uh chop it up and you know what I mean. So it's some information I look at, I see, I don't touch it because I know that's a trap. You know what I mean? So um let me get back on subject. It's so much to talk about because I caught a fire on that right there. I want to talk on that a little bit more. But hit them likes up, man. Hit them likes up. Let me get back on this. See, um, when you see black people, I'm gonna call it black. We're not black people, but I'm gonna say black people just for video purposes, so you really can understand what I'm saying. We supported white supremacy. Um, the day that we got conquered in slavery. Now, when they announced, when the Africans, when not Africans, the natives, the Aboriginals that was here, we was all over the world. We was in Africa and over here. We were migrated from Africa many years all the way over here because once you started growing, people having more babies, people start spreading out, and that's what happened. So we was already in Americas, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? So the Indians, soon as it was known that they was under attack, they really fought. They fought for blood. So the fight, as you seen as kids when you reading in the textbooks, is when you seen the Indians and the white man fighting. That was us fighting. That was us fighting. We don't get no reparations. We don't get nothing. We don't win no prizes. We get our stuff taken because it's always meant for the native to come in last place because we cannot rise up to get our land back again. Okay, we can't rise up. Okay, they got to keep us down and poor, confused, fighting so they can stay comfortable in our land. Like somebody stole your car, stole your house, and tricking you. You living in a house, tricking you that you're in the basement and they living upstairs and they tricking you. You know what I'm saying? So um so once the Indians fell victim, when all the strong ones, the warriors, let's say the military of the Indians got killed, we killed a lot of them too, but we got killed. Everybody else just fell in line. It was like, so therefore that is a decision. Like Kanye West said, slavery was a decision. It is. It's a decision. It's a hell of a decision to be a slave. Because I'd rather die. You don't have to kill me. I ain't gonna be slave to no one. Kiss my ass. This is a physical construct. I know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? We all here for 5 minutes. This life go through just like that, bro. I'm not kissing your ass, motherfucker. Fuck you. You get many lives, motherfucker. That's told tell you you get one life so you can be scared and be under their control. That's it. You get many lives, dog. You a powerful being following their literature and their laws and their text, and you're turning your brain is turning into mush, literally, and not knowing. So we got we did we so until every since slavery, and we agreed to be under slavery, that's when we were supporting white supremacy. Look what happened in slavery. I'm gonna do a quick timeline from slavery all the way up, right quick. I'm gonna try to make it possible as hell. Christianity, Christianity is a spell on black people. They using it for the whites too. Black people is the test dummies. We do it first, then everybody else fall in line. Everybody debt slave. It's a slave. Everybody got social security card, a number, birth certificate. You a slave, right? So everybody's slaves. But bro, slavery happened, bro. I don't know how you don't know slavery happened, bro. I can feel slavery in my heart, bro. I don't know. You can't feel that. You can't feel that it happened. Some things you can feel that it happened. Not no everybody. Maybe everybody can't do that, but um, slavery did happen, bro. That shit happened for real, for real. Now, how long? I don't know, but it slaves all the way up to what night. Man, it's been slaves in Alabama all the way up to motherfucker 2021. They just freed some slaves. They still thought it was slavery. Winners write history. You know who the winners is. You see how shady they are. Their character is have to be proven because you have a long track record of what you have done. Ain't nobody. It's a lot of good white people out there ashamed of their own race of what they done, bro. They slavery is documented. It happened, but um, the slave ship part is imaginary. They can't find the slave ship, so we didn't come from Africa. They say we came from Africa, so they can redirect us away from this fighting for the land again because we think we from Africa. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so um, black people support white supremacy ever since slavery, and they did it. They did it with religion. That was the real solid foundation of how they took your mind. It's like a pimp talking to a whore, and just took her mind. You know, when somebody take your mind, that's all they did. It just fed you information, fed you information, fed you information, fed you information. He the one feeding you information. So if you go a certain way, the way he wants you to go, he took your mind. So because you reading you going off of his information he gave you. Okay, school is a program. Okay, but how we support white supremacy, I talk about slavery because all the habits and all the bad habits started in slavery. We had unity at first. Therefore, it was it was a big for a period of time. It was a big like when it first started and when it was happening. It was just like everybody was just getting slaved and just getting like starved and just going through pain. Then they start letting up, using psychology, picking one of their slaves up. Come on in the house. We're gonna fix you up, do you this, we're gonna have you going back, be the agent. Okay. So after being hungry for so long and being with less, that builds a competitive nature, knowing that is limited resources. So being a slave, they learned, we learned to cut the brother man off, to snitch, to steal their food, or to do anything to try to get brownie points to massa, talk bad to you. The ones that was ahead of the class who learned the religion first, who knew how to read first and read the Christianity first, going back into the slave community, gaslighting everybody, teaching them the poison. People looking at it like, if I do this, if I don't have to believe this or not, but if I do this, I get these benefits, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Today, how the curse of the slave trade lingers to this day as my connection is unstable again. So we now to this day, fast forward all the way to this day, what we do. What we do what we do when we get to a job. And you look around, what we do? Tell on your brother, man, on to massa, thinking you're gonna get brownie points. Hurt him. He got a family. He got to take care of. He ain't did nothing to you. He just got to be removed out the way because he a threat to the higher position because he's smarter than you, but you want that position, so he got to go. You playing chess in a dirty way of removing people so you can get positioned up. All right, bet. On a simple, smaller note, I mean, and these things can linger in other races too because it's all about going without need. You need something, and you just like, I don't care how spiritual you are, you're in the physical realm. If somebody didn't lock you up in a place, lock you up for a week and let you out, you're gonna eat a human. You're gonna eat the closest thing, the closest thing to you, because you're so hungry. You hit somebody over the head, like whatever. But you this spiritual person, right? You in the flesh. You ain't no way you can get it right here because you are in the flesh. Okay? Even me, I get caught up in some type of flesh type of activity sometimes because it's around you 24/7. You have to keep your balance up, your conscious up. It's hard to do that. It's very consistent. Somebody can be like, fuck you, your energy go all the way down because you let you get you all the way down. It's all about energy, being in that good mode. You thinking you're powerful. That's when you become the God factor, like the supreme being. Then you could overstand this place. Then you could be making moves, and people be looking at you like, "How you doing this?" No, you want to be like everybody else. You want to have the money and the riches, but you want to do it in the systematic way of the European way, to where you go to job, you have a good job, you have a good car, you are materialistic, you know spiritual at all. Black people are the most spiritual, capable. We used to be the most spiritual beings in the world. We still are the most capable spiritual beings, but it's like that's falling to the wayside because there's too much false information going around. We got everybody on different pages. He a Muslim, he a Christian, he this, he that, he this, he that. Come on, man. We already messed up all the way back when. We ain't supposed to be participating in none of this shit. It's all a fucking mind wash. Now, we complain about the schools. Let me play this back to you. Let me play this back to you again. Let me play this back to you again.
Money you stop spending.
Let me play this back to you.
Y'all supporters of white supremacy. Wow, y'all black people are the biggest supporters of white supremacy. First of all, y'all always in white folks' business talking about what they doing. What the fuck are we doing?
We ain't doing shit. Pause. Black people be like, you white man, the white man, the white man. Boom! Hit a guy over his head. Give me that piece of chicken. You complain about the white man, you're not building with your brother, and you stealing from him because he's the closest to you. But you complain about white supremacy. Every time you hurt your brother, man, you sell crack, you sell anything. Even if you work at McDonald's in the hood, if you do any of those things, you support white supremacy. How do you not know you serving fucking sacrifice kids to everybody? You work at McDonald's. Just because they said it was legal, you think you're Gucci. because you have no left wing, left side brain thinking. When you've been programmed, your left side of your brain shuts down. That's the think outside the box magical power stuff come from. You ain't using none of that because you shut it down, because you said, I'm not going to live through myself. I'm going to let Jesus live through me. How can somebody else live through you? You have to live this life. You have to do this. Don't say somebody else living through you. You are living this motherfucker, okay? When you do something, you did it. Quit giving somebody else the credit. Because somebody woke you up on a slave planet, on a physical lower realm. You happy about that? I mean, you can, but I'm just saying, man, please just let's stop with this wishful thinking. It's good. You don't supposed to be having wishful thinking in hell, or you're supposed to be trying to change it. Everybody in their own bubble, blocking everything out, making their own personal life good, and everything else is on fire, and they just walking like, life is great. Fuck that. I'm coming out of that shit. I feel guilty I'm in that bubble like life is great. And I'm looking around everybody else on fire. I'm like, I'm coming out of this shit. I'm helping there. I'm trying to get everybody so they can be life is great. I want everybody on that shit. I'll come out of my bubble and try to get everybody on that shit if they want to be on it. I ain't the type of guy. I can't get on the boat and leave everybody. I'll load all y'all on the boat and y'all go head on. I'll stay right here. I'll get over there. Don't worry about it. Just I'll care about other people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. But everybody else don't act like that. There's too much competition. We sell crack in our communities. I was in the hood walking back and forth. I used to be around the drug dealers. I used to see and hear them all the time. The white man, the white man. And we used to have dialogue. It be people, they be trying to kick game. Dope dealers be trying to kick game. They ain't all the way like how y'all think. I talk to a lot of them. They just feel like that's the only thing they have to do. Some of them are great men. They just fucked up in the head. Don't realize exactly what they are doing. Supporting white supremacy. You're fogging up the heads of your people on your team of the war, because it's going to be a war. If it's going to be a civil war or a race war, I think it's going to be a civil war with these this is a good opportunity to come together. All this, like I said in the other video, all this black and white stuff is out the door. Oh, we used to be kings in Egypt. That's out the door, bro. It don't have to be forgotten, but you got to stop chasing that. You got to deal with what's going on right now. It's all about transhumans and purebloods. That's all that matters right now. We could talk about everything else after we get through this right here. We can talk about all that good shit. That's great. Hey, what's up, Bethany? This is all the third realm. Ain't nothing on this planet surprise me. It's an earthly realm. You know what I mean? The history of what's there but other than that, it's just another place. But Egypt do got a lot of history. I would love to just be a fly on the wall and just go down. I want to be a fly on the wall in the Vatican too. See what's in that basement. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the key. The Vatican got the key. And you break in that basement, unlock that shit, you'll realize exactly what this place is, exactly who you are, exactly what they trying to stop you to be. But anyway, we support. We compete against each other in every way. This is a Jezebel spirit. You got men with the Jezebel spirit in them, getting emotionally bothered about what somebody else got or doing. I don't give a fuck what other man doing, if he got more or less than me, because I don't weigh shit in the physical realm. I'm the real deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm the motherfucking real deal. It ain't no competition. If somebody else the real deal, I'll support him and push him. You know what I'm saying? Whoever close up to the to grab that baton, let's get it. It ain't gonna be me. I don't have enough subscribers. I don't know what's gonna happen, but enough that can lead, because that's what we need. Because we ain't going nowhere doing all this old everybody doing their own thing shit under white supremacy. How long you think that shit gonna go? Hmm? Until they really bite and clamp down on your ass. Okay? You gotta stop competing on this petty ass level. It's a Jezebel energy. It's a project to where the government, for one, grouped us up. People supposed to be spaced out. People are too bunched together, called the projects. And a lot of that shit fueled up to a lot of shit to where we at too, because a lot of bad habits. If you was raised and born in the projects, you have a daughter, you just pass it down generational curses of how you think and how you look at life, how you react to life, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But we don't come together financially because we don't realize it takes financial to fuel your to the money is the physical financial tool that you need to make anything exist in the third realm. All that spiritual power meditate stuff ain't gonna bring you no money. Because I told you, you can get lucky and get it. You ain't gonna be able to manifest it because they control the shit. They count the bills everywhere they go. They controlling and taking it. They ain't just putting it out there and just on his own and it's just free open market. No, they controlling, giving, taking money from everybody. You know what I'm saying? They burn money every year. So manifestation on money, don't believe that bullshit. People get money when they sell a soul here. And if you got money and you ain't sell your soul, it's gonna look like you didn't shot somebody very important, because they're gonna be hounding your ass, harassing your ass every fucking second because they fear you. They don't want you to fucking grow and spread out and teach other people that you teach a community. If I ever get a chance, I'm gonna start a school. You just watch and see. You know what I'm saying? You only need 10 people to start a school. I'm trying to tell you. People don't want to work together. You got um the main reason why we support white supremacy is that the number one thing that sticks out is religion. That's the number one thing. That's the number one, not the only. The number one thing is religion. Jesus is Jesus that Jesus, the letter J ain't even been around that long. I don't know why y'all ain't putting stuff together. It's slavery quotes in Bibles. Go scroll down. I got the video. I made a video of it. A lot of slavery quotes in the Bible, verses in the Bible. If I tell you that and tell you some other things, and you still want to do that shit, that means your mind is gone. You're washed goods. If you took the jab, you're washed goods. You're done. You shouldn't be taking anything from them. Anything. You shouldn't be taking the Tuskegee Institute, how they just did us with that. And people was like, yo, I got this syphilis, man. And doctors were turning them away because they did it on purpose not to heal you, because they wanted to see what it does when you don't get no medical help. So they were just out there with syphilis like hell. And they will just get turned away because they watching to see, damn, he handling that syphilis, man. You want to see how you survive that shit. So all them people trying to survive syphilis with no fucking medicine. These are not humans. These are aliens. Okay, this is alien shit. Humans don't have no interest in drinking blood and doing all that shit. That's alien shit, bro. Huh? That's alien shit. Drink some blood? Fuck with some kids? Are you serious? That's not human. That sounds like another species with a better, a deeper need than what we like. Somebody trying to hang around. I'm supposed to be around here or something. Body snatching like a motherfucker. You just don't know how huge body snatching is right now. They got the technology popping right now. They can do that shit real easy. But we support white supremacy by going to their jobs, asking for a job instead of creating a job and creating our own fucking future. Somebody say, all right, well, we did do that. Black Wall Street. That's why the US government allegedly came and dropped bombs and destroyed it. We had our own banks. Yeah, we tried. Black Wall Street was a good swing at that bat. And that motherfucker had a home run, bases loaded. Because when the World War II was going, everybody was a little empty around because everybody fighting the war. We were just straight building. We looking around like shit got real to where they had to stay out there for years and shit. They came back like a whole fucking city made. Yeah, it's heavy lately because you notice people who did that, they're more aggressive. They're more aggressive. They're more irritable and aggressive. I seen somebody night and day, like, whoa, this guy. All right, I had to cut him off. But yeah, I'm starting school. If I can get on my feet into where I can be like, all right, I don't gotta worry about that or this. All right, boom. I got too much stuff I'm juggling. They keep me juggling, so I can't do shit like that. It's financial. It's money. It takes money. Need sponsors and stuff like that. And but we support instead of creating our jobs, we're very creative. We can create anything. What we do, we go ask the white man for a job. Instead of creating your own job, you'll work there. See what I'm saying? A lot of our parents and grandparents were sellouts. You telling me that your ass stayed at this company for 40 fucking years and you got a fucking pension. You're bragging with Cadillacs every fucking year, your house big, you got your pension straight. You 67 years old now, you're straight. You just collecting a check. You ain't did no building in your motherfucking community. You just worked a job for your goddamn self and built their shit up to millions. Now their kids slaving your kids because you just thought it was good to work. You didn't use it as a stepping stone. You just use it as a comfy spot. There's a lot of people who worked at a place for 30 years. I give it 5. Start your own business. Get away from that company. You don't ever supposed to be in no company for that long. Go start your own. If you want to be at a company for a long time, the motherfuckers better make you vice president or something very important. If you're going to be there that long, you're supposed to be trying to start your own business. This is a race. You ain't racing. You want to work and have some material shit and you're good. No, you got to get a business. You got to get wealth. Stop buying everybody else's shit and create something. And when you watch somebody else create something, support it because it ain't gonna go nowhere. We don't support each other dreams because we are competing against each other, and that supports white supremacy. That's why the amusement park is laced with nice cars and cribs, and we get like all moist over these things, and we'll do anything to get these things. We don't care about no goddamn. I don't give a fuck about my generation or my fucking race. I want that big house and that big car, and I will cut him off to do it, snitch, do whatever it takes to get that shit. We support white supremacy. We need to stop faking. We need to stop lying to ourselves. You complain about how racist your school is for your kids or yourself, but we continue to go to their schools to get indoctrinated. You don't support the black man's school. Maybe it's not like what you want to support. Some going to each other, at least in the business market. We buy everything else on Amazon and everything, everybody else. We we'll be like, fuck, Amazon ain't shit. This a shopper. Amazon ain't shit, but they be having them deals. Then you go work for Amazon and you realize you just are they doing sweatshop fucking labor. You'll quit and complain about it, but still will go on Amazon.com and go buy some more shit. Somebody can call you at the N word in a restaurant, at a food chain, let's say Mickey Mo's Burgers. You'll make a big ordeal about it and it go somewhere or it may not. You might not go to that burger joint again, but you'll go to the other one on the side of town. If somebody treats you like that, you gotta cut their whole business off. You gotta have you a list. Like, I can't go there no more. You will still go there. The Chinese beating the shit out of black women in the nail salons. What they do? They go right back to the Chinese people to get their nails done. A black man stood out there for trying to protect, burnt down the motherfucking tried to burn down the motherfucking Chinese shop in support of black women. He was a simp. He didn't know better. You don't help witches. Witches, let them bitches go do whatever. It don't matter what color you is. You part of the matrix, bitch. You die. You go down with the matrix. You ain't my sister or brother. You go down with them. But that brother tried to torch that goddamn fucking place on some gangster shit for in your support. You would have sent a message for them to start at least treating us better. But what you do? You call the police on him, rat him out. He went to jail. And you back in the motherfucking the nail salon the next fucking day. Like nothing happened. Then you got video of the bitch coming up on him. Like, we don't need that shit. Get the fuck on out of here. You know what I'm saying? She was ready to get her weave and shit in her hair. We support white supremacy. Chinese people making $3 billion a year on black women hair products, hair, face, all the whole shebang. But let's look at the beauty industry of how much the blacks are making. I guarantee you like 10%. We don't go to the black business because we claim that the black business have an attitude. They might show up late, might give you bad service, which is rightfully so. Then you got the owner looking at it like, I come serve these motherfuckers anytime I want. I'm the man. I just had a menage a trois last night, or I just came from France or came from Hawaii. I don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers in this community. They better buy my shit. I'm gonna show up an hour late cause I'm the man. No, I don't have that product. You gonna get it or not? What do you do? What do you do? You got both of these things going on at the same time. Cause I said it a lot of times. I said, man, I ain't going to no more black business no more. They don't know how to act. Then I think, be like, damn, I got to, cause that's the only way we gonna do something. Then we might just be like, all right, we'll support you. All right, come on, y'all. Boo, 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 boo. He build all the way up and be like, fuck you, fuck all y'all motherfuckers. He might sell the whole business, make his 200 million, then get on TV tap dancing, and we helped him get there. It's like, how do you know, man? This shit crazy. And you gotta watch out, man. I'm glad you said, what's up, pandemic stories? I'm glad you said, am I real? Because that's some real shit, because it's a lot of YouTubers sell their soul. YouTubers sell their soul too. Once you get to 100K subscribers, they give you the plaque. They send your ass. They ask shit. They clone YouTubers too. Look at it. The connection is unstable. YouTubers get cloned and do all that ritual shit too. I ain't with none of that shit. Never. You take that money and shove it up your ass if I gotta do all that to get it. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna get your ass. I got ways I'm gonna get you back. I don't gotta get you back. Yeah, I get you back. I can get you back in so many motherfucking ways. You know what I'm saying? When you overstay in this place, that's I'm levitating like a god here. You know what I'm saying? Every time. Every time. Every time. Okay. See, we have to. It's a lot of our mothers and grandmothers' fault. It's some weak ass backboned people that was back then. Cause they doing shit that they did shit that I was like, y'all did that shit. A motherfucker jumped on your back and you took that nigga 3 blocks down like a motherfucking cab on your back. They were just being sarcastically like disrespectful. Like nigga, no, you're not doing none of that shit. Doing all types of shit. And we still, they broke our will. They broke our will as a collective. They broke our will. You still begging for a job, still snitching on anybody for your advances. You were still on, still your own. You were still from your own brother for your own advances. Women is worser than men. Women are worser than men because um, if a woman follow the American culture, she is a witch by default, and them bitches are all possessed. They all sitting at home wondering why they fucking single, don't have a fucking clue. Now, being single ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, um, nobody don't like witches are not popular, man. Nobody don't want no witch. Always gaslighting you all the goddamn time and being negative and you know what I'm saying, narcissists. It's men that act like witches too with the drama shit. You be like, what is you talking about, bro? You emotional. Go get help. So you have to understand the word race. What race are you? It's literally a race, idiot. It's a race. A race. A financial race. You singing kumbaya and shit. It's all who got the money set all the fucking standards. Get the money, you gotta build your fucking nation. You weren't about, oh, if I'm a good person or not, or trying to be spiritual. Oh, that's great. Get the bag. The money is the money. Yes, you have to get it to use it as a tool. Okay, it's their money. You know what I'm saying? You got to use it. Being in this world, don't worry about being dirty for the right reasons, for the right cause, for the right side. You will not get penalized for that. Get that fear stuff out of your mind. You have to step out of your comfort zone for things that you might have to do for yourself and your community. I'm looking at this war like we're getting fucking slaughtered. 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 We already slaughtered. Like literally. Look how long we've been tap dancing. And it's like we hate each other. Like we hate each other because of our personal situations. And I'm looking at you and you going through the same fucking shit and you can't fucking help me. So I hate you. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, and if you are capable of helping me, and if you're not, I hate you, and I'm gonna steal your shit. 'Cause I think I should have that, not you, because I want to live like king here, and that's all I care about is being king, helping others. And soon as he get police brutality, where all the people at? and people just standing around looking at him get his ass. Well, y'all ain't helping me. See, it's a psychologist. It's a psychological fuck job when you complain about shit that you support. You support white supremacy, but you complain about it. That's a fuck job. Okay? We have the power to think who we want to be. So you could think that you're this and you're doing that, and it could be totally the opposite of what you're actually doing. You got that's mentally off. You're mentally, it's not, if you don't line up with, you do know low key, if you don't line up with reality, don't you know that you might be a little off. You have to line up with reality. Okay, if you're off by reality of what's going on, that's a little bit of mental thing there going on there. You can have good wishful thinking, but you don't know what's going on, so you're confused. So whatever you think and talk and think you talking in circles and shit, you confused. You don't know what you're talking about because you don't know what the fuck is going on. You playing this role like you do, but you don't. When I walk in businesses and places, I don't do, you know what I'm saying? I be cordial, but my defenses be up because money is about to be traded and people is grimy over money and they will play you and lie to you until your car is more fucked up. If you take it to a black shop, because he's trying to get more money and he lives in he lives in the black neighborhood and he just serves, you're going to serve whoever closest to you. So you're scamming everybody out of your community, lying about overpricing so you can come up. Everybody is for themselves to come up. Nobody ain't for it together. Even if you try to get everybody together, it'd be some fucking bickering and fighting. Even if you got all the elite thinkers together, so-called high intelligent leaders together, I guarantee you it'd be some fucking fighting in this shit. Jealousy, anger. Hey man, if you hate yourself, don't hate me, because we're not connected in that way. Go hate yourself. Or why you being so scared to break out of that mode of helping your brother and your sister. The women is the key. The women lays the golden egg, the batch, and all her batches are coming out fucking. You making cookies. You ain't putting no fucking sugar in it or nothing. I don't know what you was doing. You was looking out doing this and stirring shit up. Whatever your batches come out fucked up, that's really your fucking fault. 80% of the times, give and take. It's some women that got caught up and it wasn't their fault per se. A lot of it is because you have kids out of recreational sex. Therefore, that's reckless. Under white supremacy, you having recreational sex with any fucking Russian roulette Joe Blow, which is helping white supremacy because ain't no father in the home. He's nowhere to be around. This is a war. You training your sons to be pussies. They're weak. Nice. Be nice. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dropping the bag. And some beautiful black women out there. But I'm telling you, the majority of y'all are messed up in the head. You'll have a demon Jezebel on your back. You have to get that thing off real fast. Because I can't tell you shit. I can't tell you nothing. You say, I had to tell a girl earlier today on TikTok. I'm like, she claiming shit. This is like a cat trying to be a dog. There's no such thing as an alpha female. You have feminine energy. You need to be tapping into that. If you don't want to, then you're just going to be a confused being. You're not going to just slide over to the alpha side and be alpha. You can't mimic that energy. You can come close and be, you can be a knockoff, but you can't be an alpha female. Only a knockoff. Stop trying to be that. If you want to be that secretly, okay, but you want to come out and say what you want a cat coming around a whole bunch of dogs and say, hey, I'm a dog too, you're just gonna get what you're gonna get. You're gonna laugh at you. A girl come around and say she an alpha female, I'm laughing. I'm on the floor holding my damn stomach. I'm not being nice. I'm not gonna show I'm nice. I'm gonna laugh. Because I'm gonna correct you right in the moment. It's an information war. I don't got time to let you find out on your own. Man, time is almost up. I'm in the liquor store. I mean, anywhere I'm at, I'm gonna tell you. Like, I might, you know, no, I ain't gonna be doing all that. But if this situation, I would. But online, I'm really gonna tell you. I told her, I'm like, look, if there's no such thing as no alpha female. Once we can get that out the way established, you get back to your feminine energy, and we can build this yin and yang nucleus. You all off on the wrong side. You know what I'm saying? You too alpha. You got a knockoff alpha trying to come with an alpha. Shit is just not going right. You support white supremacy. A lot of black females support white supremacy. They working in their corporate jobs, getting bent over, sucking bread to keep a job. Yes. Wearing the weave. That support white supremacy. You're supporting by saying with no word that white people, other unknown race hair is better than yours because you're wearing that. It's just like a monkey wearing ape hair or a dog wearing cat hair. It's like wear your own hair. That's who you are. Okay, we are under white supremacy. If you look at it that way, maybe you take what I'm saying serious. You under white supremacy. They like, oh, this is just a style. Fuck style. That's simple minded. That's zombie talk. It is a style, but you are under white supremacy. So leave that shit alone. Let's get on a higher level. Get off the simple minded shit. Talking about, oh, I like to have styles. Purple hair this day, blonde hair this. You like a fucking clown out here. Like, really, straight up. Just wear your own hair, be yourself. Because we are under white supremacy. And that shit is not helping nothing. And that's helping white supremacy. Black women not finding her true identity of her very powerful femininity, feminine energy. She walked out and opted out on her feminine energy and the family household. She opted out on the feminine energy to fight for feminism with white women in the 70s and turned her back on the black family. Facts. Took a welfare check, kicked the man out the house. Facts. That all support white supremacy. Okay? You easily fooled. They put a little rat cheese right here, you fell for it. They didn't know, the grandmas and the mamas, the sorry asses mamas and grandmas back in the times. Yeah, your grandma and your mama. Yeah. The sorry asses back in the day didn't think that taking a check and making sure and rising up and not earning her money, getting a check from the government, she thought her backbone was more stronger than the man who can't find a job because of white supremacy. And they switched the roles. And you should have known better. You gotta be able to be like, oh, I can see that. So no, I don't want that. That's okay. I stay over here and I'll build it from the ground up. It take longer, but I don't take nothing from the enemy. No, y'all taking stuff from the enemy. Yeah, I'll take a check. Hey, you get the fuck out. Don't give a fuck about the kids. His mothers, black mothers out there don't give a fuck about their kids. Other races too, but I'm talking about black women. You don't give a fuck about your kids. You don't care about your community. You don't care about your goddamn self. You don't care about yourself. Your kids are you. Extension of you don't care about your kids, you don't care about yourself. Really, if you don't care about your neighbor, you don't care about yourself. But since we in Babylon, I can let that slide. But really, that's how you keep a strong community. But so everybody's so cutthroat because they made it to the Hunger Games. Every man for them from themselves. It's so hard. It's so tough. Once you get on, you be like, no, man, fuck you, man. I want on because it's so hard to get it. It's so hard to eat. That's why I said that the suspicion of creating humans with a mouth was the first rig factor. Like we're animals. Like what we were created with mouths and a system to need food so it can be rejected. But that's another story. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand this is the physical hell realm. Hell, yes, HELL, hell realm, physical realm. Okay? The demons that run this place is better than us. You'd be like, what you mean better? They have to steal a body to be here. That means more powerful. They have to come to this lower ass fucking world and live. They be taking body, the return of the body snatchers. They take bodies because their spirit is an evil spirit. It's evil and good spirits. Evil spirit is better than his place. He got to take your body to be here because he can't even be here because he in the spirit. You in the physical. Like anything can happen to you. Like you're nothing. You're a piece of ant with all due respect. It's like, so we have to make the best out of this shit. And you have to really tap into your inner self to find that higher conscious to be something great. And to be something great is to have higher consciousness. It ain't about no money, baby. It's about higher consciousness. Okay? Being real. Being honest. All them things is the supreme being energy. When you ain't lying to yourself, then you can grow properly because you calling things out as they are. You are more stronger than the next person because you're doing it right. You doing it, you ain't fooling yourself. You the real fucking deal. Somebody else been faking it. So they get exposed. And when the shit hit the fan, that's when I feel like I'm living. That's when I'm rising to the occasion. That's the only time I feel like I'm living, when it's some shit going down. Because that's how I feel it's supposed to be on a slave planet. We're supposed to be amped up. At least doing some negotiations like, yo, we got buying power. We can don't go there. Don't shop here. Black woman can get stabbed, shot in Walmart. The managers on the phone, the managers there just looking, ain't calling nobody, being racist, and allegedly, hypothetically, just a story that didn't happen. But I'm just saying, like, and then we look at that, man, on TikTok or YouTube, like, oh man, it's fucked up, man. No. The next day, go right to motherfucking Walmart and buy some shit. No, because why? Because you need a fucking TV or something, and they got the deal, and you be like, shit, fuck that shit. I'm about to give me a deal. Walking up in there. When you hear stories like that, you're supposed to stop buying from their whole company. You know how many places I can't go? Because I told myself I'm not going there. You don't want my business. You should be happy I'm up in this motherfucker, letting you serve to my fucking community when it's supposed to be our fucking businesses here, and you gonna treat me like I'm a piece of crap. I'm just ain't gonna come in your store no more. I'm gonna let you know. I'm like, well, this is the last time you see me in your store. Okay. The best thing we can do right now is control our buying power and stop participating. But we support white supremacy so much we participate in Christmas, all pagan holidays. We black people don't know nothing. It's white people that ain't even fucking with the pagan holidays. If you got black people doing it, that's really stupid. Like, bruh, you dress your kid up in Halloween? This girl I was dating, I stopped dating her because she said she celebrate Halloween. She was like, she don't celebrate it, but she would dress her kid up and then go trick or treat. I'm like, I cut you off. You just a little like lower than what you got to deal and talk with people who got higher consciousness. You know what I mean? That's when you be like, all right, they be walking in the same areas you be at. It's like the eagles flying high and shit, or whatever, the hawks or whoever be flying high. Is the eagle hawk? One of them motherfuckers. But you down there flying with the pigeons. Because there's more people and it's more fun. Because you look at life as an amusement park. Because you're a zombie because your mama a zombie and your grandma a zombie. Being a zombie is passed down for the most part. I don't know what to say. It's so terrible that we taken the jab after the Tuskegee Institute. Out of all these situations that they injected us with all types of test experiment stuff in the past, we lining up to take the jab right now. Then wondering why people dropping like flies allegedly, and you like you said, you complain about something that you support. That's mental. We have a mental illness. When they beat us, but they back bucked us already. When they back buck a race, you already done. You mush. You have no backbone. If they are hearing stories when they were jumping on people's backs and riding them as human taxis, that clearly told me that they've been bucked. That's worse than a rapist having a damn person in their house for months and years raping them. That's worse. It's 10 times worse than that shit. Because you're doing every motherfucking thing. You can do anything with no law. So they doing every goddamn thing. We take them to the schools. Oh, my son, he got braids. They want him to cut his hair. This is some bullshit. They on the news like this, like, it's some bullshit, man. I don't understand why they discriminating. Why are you taking them there in the first place? I don't go to places that don't want me there. I'm not gonna force my presence on nowhere. If you did some fuck shit, if I had braids, you don't want me in your school with braids, I go somewhere else. I'm glad I even gotta go to school. How about that? Motherfucker. You don't change for nobody. All right? Fuck. I wouldn't even got on the news. Soon as I came up there, he would have to tell me this in my face, like, you telling me my son got to cut his hair? Yes. Because what? So you want to cut off his culture of who he is? You want him to forget who he is? I'll be going with him. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll be like, oh, okay. Well, we don't have to be here. So you have fun telling other people what to do with their hair because we're not going to come here. You crying, asking, and telling motherfuckers to change. It's this delivery app I used to work for. Crying, they started changing the rates and shit, like asking for some slavery ass deliveries. Man, if I show, I'm like, They called me one day. I took some orders and I was like, what? I took some orders by mistake and I wasn't even looking at it. I was distracted. I'm like, $5? Nigga, hell no. Cancel, cancel, cancel. They wanted me to take 2 orders, 2 different stores for $5. I didn't know I pushed it. I thought it was 5 a piece. It was 5 a bowl. I'm like, what? They called me. They like, sir, we understand you're declining a lot of orders, and I'm like, yeah, I mean the orders doesn't it's not feasible to me. You know, the gas and the time to do this. That's not. I can't. Gas don't ride on prayers. You gotta literally put gas in your car. You can't pray on gas. So, to make a long story short, she acted like I was scared to leave them or something. Like, well, if you do this again, I was like, look, man, if y'all give me an order again like that, I will do that again. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't had shit else going at the time. I don't give a fuck if I do or don't. You're not gonna treat me no type of way. I'm not doing nothing. We had to be slaves so we can survive. Survive what? Being a slave? That's not surviving. That's not a reason to live to survive just to be a slave. Fuck out of here. So I told him, I said, well, they tried me again. They gave me another fucked up order. And I was like, they call themselves boot me off their platform. I'm like, so? Then the president or somebody gonna email me like, why was this? I told him, like, look, bro, you giving me these bullshit orders. I don't want to take them. Why y'all keep messaging me? Just leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to fuck with y'all. Then 3 months later go by. I'm doing other shit. 3 months later go by. The motherfucker, everybody's supposed to be suing, doing a blackout to where all the motherfucking delivery people are going on strike, crying. Like, this is not right. They gotta change this. Change what? It's they shit, man. Leave them motherfuckers. You can't make somebody change what you agreed to sign up to. If they switch up after you agreed to it, you have some fight, but you're gonna waste all that time. If it ain't worth the bag to fight for, you might as well just leave that and just go do something else. You're gonna stand there and fight and sue and you ain't gonna win shit and complain about a company where you don't even gotta work for them. Okay. If see black people, it's a lot of black people that have the native still holding the heart of the native, like myself. The only difference is they're not warrior. You have to be warrior. You have to be like defend your space and your rights and everything else. You trying to be nice and kids bend over for everybody. Where you want to be a doormat when you are already a doormat. You want to be an even bigger doormat. You can't be a doormat to other people. I walk in all white places. They look at me. I look at them. I walk in there masculine as hell. Like, how y'all doing? Y'all good? Cause I'm up in this motherfucker. People get comfortable. Like, be comfortable in your skin. Go anywhere, do anything. What? We the first people here. I'm looking at y'all like, what the fuck is y'all doing here? Don't look at me like I'm crazy. I was here first. We're genetically superior. Whatever that means, it's still a fucking slave planet. But I'm just saying, we're genetically superior, and we was here first. How in the fuck would I feel uncomfortable if I go anywhere and feel uncomfortable? This whole world, I can go anywhere. I'm gonna feel comfortable. I don't give a fuck if you got $1 billion fucking dollars, cause ain't nothing but monopoly money. I see you in the astral realm. What you gonna be holding on me over me? You ain't gonna be holding shit. You're gonna be like a little fucking um a fucking piece of ant to me. We're not down here with this make believe shit. We go somewhere else where you can't use your money and your material. What you got? Nothing. You ain't nothing here. Cause you think you got materials and you think you got something. And really you got to know you don't have no spiritual dollars. You got to get your spiritual dollars up. And that's consciousness. Get your spiritual dollars up. Cause it's a fight for your life. You know about the spiritual dollars. And it's getting every year it's getting the ceiling is raising. They gotta do something fast for we consciously, you know, get to a place to where they lose total control. And that's why they and motherfuckers is pure bloods or transhumans. That's all it is about right now. But right quick, hit my hit my cash app up, man, if you can. You can say anything you want. Man, I'm telling you. Cash app down there. Um, what I was gonna say? White. Let me say something about the white people right quick. White middle class people are being they're being trolled. They're being used as a puppet. They give them now the first humanoid was black, bro. I'm here to tell you, it doesn't really mean nothing right now, but we still was the first. We're genetically superior on the whole planet. We was the first people on this physical hell realm. But it ain't about that. So I'm just talking in past tense when I talk about that because it's really about pure bloods and transhumans right now. That's the game. Here on out, that's the game. But I'm talking about this right quick just to get it on out the system to let everybody know that we are the biggest supporters of white supremacy. I come in a restaurant. I'm waiting. It's black women. I don't get this from black men. I get this from black women. Black women behind the thing acting like I don't she don't see me at all, like I don't exist. It's like I'm just invisible. I'm standing there. It's just me there. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, being patient. She got her back turned. And whenever she turned her back, she ain't making no eye contact with me. It's like I ain't even standing there. So I'm like, all right, let me see how long she gonna do this. White guy come right on up, she pop out. May I help you? And I was like, this ain't sliding. No, 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 no. I sliced that shit like some butter. I was like, excuse me, ma'am. I was here first. I was very stern because I knew what she did. So I ain't here to fight, but I'm letting you know that no, I'm not falling for that. You know what I mean? We support white supremacy because we go against each other and we honor them. We got black women thinking that Brad is better. Whoever better can be better. Long as they're if you on some pure blood shit. If you're not on that, then I don't know what you're doing. But they treat we were conditioned to think that white people are better and godlike. They gave you a white god and you see white people doing good. So you look up to white people. You know what I mean? So you respect them in a way. And then you look at because you're there at a place that you want to be at. Then you look at you come back to your ghetto and you frowning at everybody else. Instead of picking up pieces and building, you want to talk and hate and go against each other. So then when Brad come, it's like, hi, how you doing? May I help you? And I say, I was here first. I looked at that white guy and then what and look, look. Hit my cash app up, man. Quit playing. But look though, the white guy played right into it. Soon as she said, "May I help you?" He knew I was standing there. Like I was like, "Nah, bro, I was here first." I was like, "Nah, bro, I was here first." That's how I was standing here for. And she looked, then she gonna look at me like try to gaslight me. Like I was wrong for doing that. I said, you didn't see me here? I was standing here for 10 minutes. I'm wrong. Am I wrong? No, no, no. I'm all right, all right, all right. We support white supremacy. We think they are better and we are nothing. Okay? Your mama taught you that. Your daddy taught you that. Your mama taught you that. Taught your mama taught you, your black mother taught you that they are better because she, when you was a kid, she put weave in her hair. And you was wondering why she was doing that. I knew a kid got his ass whooped just because he asked his mama she was putting hair in her hair and she already got hair and he got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped like he stole something. Like don't you ever check mommy again. So black men are support white supremacy, selling dope in the communities. Your fathers and your granddaddies some fucking sellouts. They used to be standing on the corner like 20 deep, standing on the corner. Yeah, it wasn't no jobs. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. First to get fired, last to get hired. That's all true. Create your job, bro. You did one thing right. You didn't go to their jobs and ask for a job, but you asked for the crack. So that's worse. Easy way out to get material things to sell your own race out. Okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a little period where I have sold crack. 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Oh, excuse me. And I was very young, I was 18, and I did it just to do it to see how it was. I was more like an investigator, going in and seeing you know what I'm saying, what was going on. And it was alarming. Only did it for like a month and I stopped. I couldn't do it no more. Seeing crackheads react to it, it was blowing my mind. And how fast it was coming back. Like you would serve somebody something and they'd be back like hour and a half. They ready for another one. They like it was like damn the high don't last long. They just fast blast and they back and they still in to do shit. I'm like this shit is crazy. I'm not doing that shit. Stop. Motherfuckers call me lame and all types of shit. I got too many skills to do that shit. Man, I had so many skills. I know how to do a lot of shit. I knew right then that I was doing something very terrible into my community by selling crack. That shit bothered me. That shit bothered me for like I don't know how long, but I was going for a while. Like, damn, the setup in that, like, and all that. So you sell crack in your community. We sold crack to our community in 1984, 81. Um, my area was a big drug infested neighborhood. I used to live in one of the very most dangerous neighborhoods in America at the time in the 80s. I was a little kid. And we had all the gangs in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look them up. I ain't trying to name tag nothing, but I live in a very dangerous neighborhood. Very dangerous. I seen everything over. It's like I'm numb to it. I don't even run when I hear gunshots. I seriously, I do not run when I hear gunshots. It's just like so you got black men selling dope to their own community, and that's another reason, an obvious reason you already know. We going to jail to their personalized. We help out. We help out in white supremacy and selling crack, messing up the mentals of our community, which is already done. The damage is done. Their kids is crack babies and talking stupid online. The damage is done. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to jail and you helping out white supremacy where they getting free labor out of you, and you're not productive and sitting in a place for a long time in one spot will psychologically make you go crazy. Okay? You don't gotta worry about the people. You gotta worry about keeping your head up because you sitting in the spot for so long, not doing nothing. You helping out, being off the streets, you ain't protecting your community or your family, you locked up, you helping out in white supremacy. Our strongest frontliners are in jail. The strength of the strength of our community, the military of our community is in jail. Not helpful to nobody. Useless. You off the playing board. Now what happened? Kids growing up, some they got hands and can shoot too, but a lot of them ain't gonna be like that. See, all this shit is set up for a fake ass race war. It shouldn't be no race war. It just should be a class war. And you don't need no war. That's all you have to do is stop purchasing things at their companies. You got purchase power. You want to go to war, hit them in the pockets. But you still go to the Chinese place after they body slam a black woman on the concrete. You still go there and get your nails done the next day when they open back up. That's slavery. That's just like somebody raping you, then you go to them and ask for a relationship. So we are the biggest supporters of white supremacy. We have mental issues and just talking, not knowing that they have the issues. Everybody on different levels. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's so messed up. They did a number on our community to where we can't come back. We ain't coming back from that. You got too many sellouts. Helping white supremacy, when you get rich, you helping out in white supremacy. Because the first thing you do when you get rich, you can't help none of your people. That's number one unwritten rule that you don't know about. You can't help. That's why you don't hear entertainers and football players helping anybody. Like build schools and shit like that. I ain't talking about help one family pay rent. I'm talking about build schools that we supposed to be, not buying a charter school, a school that they got, and then you just, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about your own fucking black school. Like, we not building our own banks. 10 football players can get together and buy a bank and have a bank. Black owned banks can be flying all around this bitch. Any type of businesses can be flying all around this bitch. You don't see that. Because when you get no extra help shit at all, when the more rich you get, the more freedom you lose. They really watching your ass because you got the power to do something. They're gonna be calling you every minute. You better not say that. You better not do that. You're gonna feel like you not free. We don't get calls like that. We can go outside. They gotta be getting calls like, you gonna do that, don't do this, don't do that. I did not tell you not to motherfucking do that. They gotta walk us because they signed the contract. They're under the brotherhood. They gotta walk a straight line. You ain't got no power to do shit you want to do with all that money. They freeze your account. You got more freedom than a rich motherfucker. Rich motherfucker got to go to a a ritual party and have gay sex. We don't gotta do that, but they do to keep their money. That's why they be smoking drugs, doing drugs to run away from that shit they have done to block it out. That's why they all them on drugs, drinking lean or smoking whatever. They like, I sacrificed Ricky, I can't take it. Well, damn man, I did that gay act, man. Fuck man, I can't take this shit. Pass that crack, dog. I mean, motherfucker be all looking all full of life. Then month by month, you can see him start deteriorating. Like he be looking like, you know what I'm saying, more fucked up, more high, more drunk. You know what I'm saying? So becoming successful is supporting white supremacy because you support it because you in line in a system doing what they do, and they do white supremacy. You're black, but you're supporting it. Then when they cut you off and do some fuck shit to you, then you want to cry wolf, talking about black power, hoping you want to play both sides when you want to. Get the fuck out of here, you sell out. I don't care about you. Nobody in particular, but I'm just saying. So we support white supremacy, complain about white supremacy. We complain about the white man is, the white man that. What about us? Let's stop worrying about what the fuck they do. And why don't we worry about our goddamn self and what we can do with ourselves? You worrying about they're doing, yeah. That's all you have to do is stay out of their courts. Everything else is workable. You can do it. If you go to their courts, I can't help you with that. They're gonna give you football numbers for still stealing the candy bar. If you can stay out of jail, you can be productive to where we can build something. You know what I'm saying? We support white supremacy. When that cop went into that apartment and killed that guy, the guy she was dating really, and their family members was hugging on the cop and the judge and all that. We support white supremacy. We support white Jesus on the wall. That's a supremacy. You don't know what's going on. Somebody hand you a book and a God. The first time you seen the picture of him, he white, and you be like, then you start thinking to yourself like, it's for you to be like, God is white. You know what I'm saying? Like white supremacy, you support it. See? Quran. You a real one. That's what I'm saying. It's all about the pure bloods, man. All this stuff don't really matter. But I just want to make a video to tell black people that you are the biggest supporter of white supremacy. Let me tell you something. It shouldn't be no supremacy. Okay? It ain't gonna never go back to normal. It's not. Because I'm looking at that. Black people have this imagination like we're gonna be kings again and all that shit. Somebody gonna fly out the sky and fix it for us. No, bro. No. This is the earthly hell realm. Nobody cares about this realm. I'm sorry. All right? I'm sorry to break your heart. So, it no matter we've been here first. It's all about the pure bloods and transhumans. That's all that matters from this point on out. Because the zombie apocalypse is real. Okay? Egypt can't help you during no zombie apocalypse. It's other shit fucking we gotta deal with. I'm trying to be modern with some shit, then tag in some older shit in there. But I'm dealing with, I'm gonna be dealing. I would, man. I didn't tore a hole in that jab topic so much. You notice I ain't been making no jab videos. I didn't already burnt. I already did them, done them. I deleted a lot of them because they was hampering me, trying to give me strikes for videos I made last year, just because they updated the community standard. They updated community standard, and they go back and they review all your shit over again. You gotta go check to see that shit not doing, violating their standard. But if you got videos they give you a strike for a video of 2 years ago if they updated their shit. So I had to delete all that uh jab videos. And I was the first ones putting that shit out there. I matched it to the flu. It looks exactly the same. I mean, I went, had a little picture side by side. I did it, but got a strike before I had to take it down. So it's all up, man. Everybody do got a price. I'm glad you said that, man, because that's the thing. I don't have a price, but I know what you mean when you say that. Um, that's why I don't. I am very capable of being a speaker and a leader, like you wouldn't even believe. But I'm not. I would never do it because everybody got a price. They just say, "Well, I'll give you $1 million, bro. You just have them. Just lead them to this point right here at 7 o'clock. Is in your account." My blood brother from yet way back, he gonna do that. I'll be all set up and gone. I learned from Malcolm X, all them motherfuckers, man. Being in groups, you could be bought. You know what I mean? I'm invisible. You ain't be able to see me. You ain't be able to do shit to me. They be trying to send female agents to me to have relationships with me. The agent, when the agent come to you, it's gonna be your physical preference, man. Then they always gotta move. They want you to come with them. They always gonna want to move out of state. They gonna want you to come with them, or they leaving or some shit. I'm trying to tell you, man. It become, especially if you internet dating. It's easy to send you an agent. Easy. It's so easy. It's so easy to send you. Hey, you welcome, Lamont. Man, I'm trying to tell you, we doing this shit to ourselves because we're scared. They put a psyche on you. You scared little mice. Like, come out and play. These motherfuckers, you stronger than them. This is like I be watching videos of fucking cats chasing fucking big ass dogs. I'm like, what that big ass dog know? Scared that big ass dog know good and damn well he could kill that cat, but he running from the cat. Don't know he can beat him. Those type of videos, I love animal videos. Some videos, bro, I be laughing my ass off. I'm like, look at that little cat chasing that big ass fucking dog. Man, a cat chased a fucking bear. Cat chased a bear. Bear wandered on the backyard. Little ass fucking cat chased a big ass bear. That bear ran so fast, jumped over that gate like it was nothing. That's the same thing like us. We are scared for no fucking reason. You drunk the Kool-Aid. You just got it. Your brain is a computer. That's all you have to do is delete the files and reprogram your computer. You got a lot of malware working, and people don't realize there's a lot of malware going on. So I don't know what else to say about that. We are the biggest supporters of white supremacy, and we complain about it at the same time. I don't know what else. Hit my cash out, man, at ALIBARNS. Love all y'all, man. I'm out.